If you've driven on U.S. roads recently, you've probably noticed more and more cars with small camera lenses mounted on their windshields or dashboards. Dash cams, once considered a niche accessory mainly used by rideshare drivers or enthusiasts, are now becoming mainstream across the country. And one of the biggest reasons behind this surge is a wave of new insurance policy adjustments that have quietly changed how drivers protect themselves financially. Dashcam adoption isn't just trending, it's accelerating. And the story behind it reveals how shifts in insurance practices, technology, and consumer behavior are reshaping the American driving experience. The first major reason for the increase in dashcam usage is rising insurance premiums. Over the last few years, premiums in many states have climbed faster than wages. Drivers are paying significantly more, even if they have clean records. Insurance companies cite rising repair costs, more expensive vehicles, supply chain delays, and accidents involving distracted driving. With rates soaring, drivers are looking for ways to defend themselves against unfair claims, and dashcams offer exactly that. Dashcams provide real-time video evidence, which can drastically reduce disputes. If an accident occurs, the footage often makes it immediately clear who was at fault. Insurance companies recognize this, and many have adjusted their policies to encourage the use of dashcams. Some carriers now offer discounts, faster claim processing, or reduced documentation requirements when dashcam footage is provided. These policy changes make drivers feel like installing a dashcam is a smart financial decision. The second major factor is the rise in fraudulent claims, especially staged accidents. Scammers target drivers by intentionally causing collisions and then blaming the victim, hoping to collect insurance payouts. These schemes have been growing in major cities, costing insurers millions and driving up premiums for everyone. Insurance companies are fighting back by encouraging dashcam use. Footage exposes staged crashes instantly, making fraud far harder to pull off. More drivers now see dashcams as protection not just from accidents, but from scams. A third reason behind the surge is the increase in hit-and-run incidents. Whether in crowded parking lots, nighttime streets, or traffic jams, hit-and-runs have become more common across the U.S. Without a dashcam, victims often have no evidence and end up paying out of pocket. Insurance companies have updated their policies by allowing dashcam footage to support hit-and-run claims more easily. Rear-facing cameras are becoming especially popular as a result. Another big shift driving adoption is that insurance companies are now using dashcam footage to accelerate and streamline claim approvals. Traditionally, claims could take weeks of investigation, phone calls, written statements, third-party reports, and lengthy disputes. But clear video evidence speeds things up dramatically. Some insurers can make decisions within hours when dashcam footage is submitted. Drivers love this convenience, and they're buying dashcams because they reduce both stress and uncertainty after an accident. This leads to another factor. Drivers want control over their narrative. In situations where two parties disagree, video doesn't argue. It simply shows what happened. People want that security, especially as roads become busier and distractions increase. Dashcams give drivers a sense of fairness and protection that insurance adjusters alone can't guarantee. Dashcam adoption is also rising because of better, more affordable technology. Cameras have become clearer, smaller, cheaper, and packed with features. Night vision, wide-angle lenses, GPS tracking, automatic event recording, cloud backups, and even AI-powered incident detection. A high-quality dashcam today costs a fraction of what it did 5 years ago. Insurance-driven demand combined with accessible tech has pushed adoption into the mainstream. Another driver behind the trend is the growth of rideshare and delivery jobs. Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and similar platforms encourage dashcam use, and many insurance companies have added specialized coverage options for these drivers. Dashcams provide evidence not only for accidents, but also for rider disputes or fraudulent claims. As gig driving expands across the U.S., dashcams become part of a worker's essential equipment. You also have the influence of road rage incidents. With more viral videos circulating online and more confrontations happening on American roads, drivers want a way to document dangerous encounters. Insurance companies increasingly accept this footage to support claims involving aggressive driving, vandalism, or intentional vehicle damage. dash cams serve as both deterrent and protection. Another important trend is that auto manufacturers are integrating more camera-ready power ports and mounting spaces in new cars. Some vehicles even include built-in dash cam functionality using the car's own cameras. Insurance companies see this as a win. If the technology is built in, more drivers will use it, and fewer claims will devolve into he said, she said disputes. There's also a cultural shift happening. For years, many U.S. drivers viewed dash cams as unnecessary, but as insurance companies normalize them, and as people see viral footage online, dash cams become part of everyday driving culture. They're no longer niche gadgets, they're practical tools. Another growing factor is parking protection mode. New dash cams stay active even when the car is off, capturing break-ins, scratches, or hit-and-runs. Insurance companies increasingly accept this footage as evidence for comprehensive claims. Drivers who live in busy cities or apartment complexes find this feature invaluable. Even attorneys are recommending dash cams. Personal injury lawyers say that video evidence simplifies legal disputes and prevents false testimony from altering the results. This reinforces the surge in consumer demand. Finally, there's a simple psychological reason behind the trend: peace of mind. Knowing that every drive is recorded helps drivers feel safer. It reduces anxiety, encourages better driving habits, and provides a sense of fairness on the road. When insurance policies acknowledge this benefit and offer advantages to dash cam owners, the adoption curve rises even faster. Take all these forces together: new insurance incentives, rising fraud, accident disputes, better technology, gig driving, road rage, hit and runs, cultural normalization, and built-in vehicle support, and the dash cam surge in the US becomes clear. Dash cams have moved from being a luxury accessory to an essential protection tool. And with more insurance companies continuing to adjust their policies in favor of video evidence, the adoption trend is only gaining momentum. In the years ahead, having a dash cam won't just be common, it will be expected. The roads are becoming more unpredictable, but the technology to protect drivers is finally catching up. And insurance companies are making sure everyone knows it.